Hey baseball legends, we've got an explosive story to kick off today's video. You remember him as the smooth, left-handed ace of the Pittsburgh Pirates, the man who helped deliver a World Series title in 1979. But what happened after the champagne dried up? How did one of the National League's most dominant pitchers slowly fade into obscurity? And why does almost no one talk about his decline today? On the mound, John Candelaria was ice-cold. Off the field, things became far more complicated. John Candelaria was born in Brooklyn in 1953, but grew up in California, where his tall, lanky frame and effortless velocity quickly caught scouts' attention. He didn't overpower hitters with violence. He overpowered them with smooth control. His calm demeanor earned him the nickname, the Candyman. In 1972, the Pittsburgh Pirates selected him in the first round of the MLB draft. By 1975, he made his major league debut. Just 2 years later, in 1977, he threw a no-hitter against the powerful Los Angeles Dodgers lineup. At that moment, Candelaria wasn't just promising. He was dominant. By 1979, he had become the ace of a Pirates team known as the Family. Anchored by Willie Stargell and filled with personality, swagger, and chemistry, the Pirates were contenders. That year, Candelaria posted a 3.19 ERA and played a crucial role in the team's championship run. He started Game 1 of the World Series and delivered under pressure as Pittsburgh defeated the Baltimore Orioles in 7 games. It looked like the beginning of a decade of dominance. Instead, it marked the peak. The early 1980s brought change. Key players left, chemistry faded, ownership instability crept in. The Pirates began slipping from contention. Candelaria remained productive, even earning an All-Star selection in 1983. But the magic felt different. He was still good, just not untouchable. Then came 1985. Frustrated with the Pirates' direction, Candelaria publicly criticized ownership, accusing the organization of lacking commitment to winning. In today's game, that might spark debate. In the mid-80s, it sparked punishment. The Pirates suspended him for detrimental comments and soon traded him to the California Angels. That moment changed everything. He was no longer the franchise ace. He became a movable asset. Though he continued pitching into the early 1990s, even winning another World Series ring with the Minnesota Twins in 1991, he was now a journeyman. California, New York, Toronto, Minnesota, Los Angeles. The dominance of the late 70s had faded. Injuries played a role. Arm troubles slowed his velocity. Strikeouts declined. The league adjusted. And once an ace loses that edge, baseball moves quickly. By the time he retired in 1993, Candelaria had accumulated 177 wins, over 2,100 strikeouts, and a strong 3.33 ERA. Impressive numbers, borderline haul of very good, but not Cooperstown. And that's where the forgotten legacy begins. For a stretch, John Candelaria was one of the most feared left-handed pitchers in baseball. But his peak wasn't long enough to cement legendary status. His exit wasn't dramatic enough to stay memorable, and after retirement, he stepped away from the spotlight. No national broadcasting career, no constant media presence. Meanwhile, the Pirates drifted into decades of mediocrity. The 1979 championship began to feel distant, and with it, so did the players who defined that era. So what caused Candelaria's downturn? It wasn't scandal. It wasn't collapse. It was something quieter. Injuries. Front office conflict. Franchise instability. Personality clashes. A suspension that altered perception. A trade that shifted identity. Baseball careers are fragile ecosystems. When chemistry changes and momentum disappears, even great players can slowly fade. Candelaria didn't implode. He didn't flame out. He simply descended from the mountaintop without noise. And sometimes that's more tragic than collapse, because collapse is remembered. Quiet decline is forgotten. Yet his impact remains undeniable. A no-hitter, 2 World Series titles, nearly 180 wins, over 3,000 innings pitched. He helped define an era of Pirates baseball. John Candelaria's story is a reminder of how thin the line is between legend and obscurity. One trade, one injury, one conflict, and the narrative changes forever. Was he underrated, or did his career land exactly where it should have? You tell me.